What's up everyone, welcome to another video. Today I have this Redmi K40 gaming edition, which is known as Poco F3 GT in India, and this one is Redmi Note 10 Pro 5G, which is known as Poco X3 GT in India. This one comes with Dimensity, MediaTek Dimensity 1100 SoC, and this one comes with MediaTek Dimensity 1200 SoC. I actually was really pretty curious to know, for the price difference, what is the performance difference? What are the differences that we have between these two smartphones? So I bought these two smartphones. Yeah, I always have to buy the smartphones with my own money. Nobody is sending me any review units. So I wish these brands send me review units, but I don't know why they don't send me any review units. Anyway, okay, I wish that you appreciate my effort to provide you with this honest content. I will try to share all the differences with you. Yeah, unboxing, some quick comparison, CPU throttling test, Antutu Benchmark test, all are going to be done in this same video. Well, if you end up liking this video, then please don't forget to click on the like button and please subscribe to this channel. Inside the box, both Poco F3 GT, which in China is known as Redmi K40 Gaming Edition, and Poco X3 GT, which in China is known as Redmi Note 10 Pro 5G, got another small box. Inside that box there is a SIM ejector tool, TPU silicon protective case. Poco X3 GT got a USB-C to 3.5mm dongle as a bonus. Underneath those, both Poco F3 GT and X3 GT comes with the same 67W charging brick and a USB-A to USB-C charging cable, but these are in two different colors. Other than the color, everything is pretty much identical. Let's check the smartphones. Poco F3 GT on the left looks premium, and it has all the elements that gives you these super premium feelings. It has Gorilla Glass 5 in front and back, while Poco X3 GT got Gorilla Glass Victus in front and plastic back. Truly, in hand, feelings are different. I have checked side by side with many other smartphones, and this Poco F3 GT looks gorgeous. Design elements, that matte finish at the back, every cutouts, everything was done with precision and perfectly blends into this overall design. On the other hand, Poco X3 GT feels a bit ordinary, average build quality, and actually this one is a true budget smartphone. You cannot expect more when you are paying less. Poco F3 GT and Poco X3 GT got the same camera hardware, the same main sensor OmniVision OV64B, an ordinary 8MP ultra-wide sensor along with a 2MP sensor for macro. Look at this, I really like this rear camera design of Poco F3 GT and this very tiny rear camera bump. This is almost impossible to find on any other smartphone. Also, there are two LED lights in the rear camera panel. There are plenty of options for these two LEDs and you can customize as you wish. I really love to hold this Poco F3 GT in hand. As a tech reviewer, I have used almost all the Redmi smartphones from 2019 and this one has the best in-hand feelings. Both got their fingerprint sensor mounted on the power button on the right side. There are two shoulder buttons for gaming on Poco F3 GT, which you can enable and disable by pressing the adjacent buttons. Also, there is an extra mic added on the side panel to make in-game conversation noise-free and smooth. Okay, let's power on the smartphones. The phones are powered on. If you don't know yet, then Poco F3 GT comes with MediaTek Dimensity 1200 and Poco X3 GT comes with MediaTek Dimensity 1100. Let's open Antutu Benchmark, check battery and temperature status. Both are on 100% battery, temperature is pretty similar. Let's run Antutu Benchmark consecutively for 3 times and check what happens at the end. First run of Antutu Benchmark was smooth. Poco F3 GT, as known as Redmi K40 Gaming Edition, got 677,000 and Poco X3 GT, as known as Redmi Note 10 Pro 5G in China, got 649,000. Wow, interestingly, Poco F3 GT drained 4% of battery and Poco X3 GT drained only 1%, while F3 GT seems to be a bit cooler than Poco X3 GT. Let's run again. Let's check what happens if we try to run Antutu back-to-back again and again. Poco X3 GT is already overheating, but it did not drop the test. It went with the test and finished the test. Poco F3 GT got 673,000, which is 4,000 less than the first run. Poco X3 GT got 639,000, already a big drop, 10,000 gone from the first test. Let's run again. Well, none of the smartphones has shown any notification or warning about overheating. Poco F3 GT got 665,000, which is 12,000 less than the first run, almost 1.8% dropped. Very good performance. But Poco X3 GT got 570,000, which is 69,000 less than the first run, 11% drop. It's huge. Now you know, this Poco F3 GT has better build quality with premium cooling. I have done a separate speed test video. Here is a glimpse of that test. Poco F3 GT with MediaTek Dimensity 1200 actually loads the games and applications slightly faster than Poco X3 GT. Most of the time you wouldn't notice the differences, but sometimes there are noticeable differences. Both offers a very good in-game experience, and the truth is, those shoulder buttons on Poco F3 GT is actually not that useful for gaming. It's not as good as Asus ROG Phone 5 shoulder buttons. Anyway, buttery smooth in-game experience with better thermal management. You definitely need to buy Poco F3 GT if you want superb gaming experience from a budget smartphone. Of course, Poco F3 GT with 6.67-inch OLED display panel, HDR10 Plus support, 1 billion colors, looks better. This display panel performs as good as Mi 11X Pro or Mi 11i or Redmi K40 Pro Plus. Poco X3 GT got a 6.6-inch LCD panel, and that makes this phone to have a bigger chin. It's not easy to portray the differences through a video, but there are some noticeable differences in performance, and in real life you will feel it in a moment. Yes, both claims to have JBL optimized stereo speaker setup, but Poco F3 GT is well ahead in performance. You check by yourself. Well, it's time for verdict, and Poco F3 GT is the best MediaTek Dimensity 1200 based smartphone. Yes, it performs better than OnePlus Nord 2. I mean overall performance. But if you need good camera performance, then OnePlus Nord 2 is ahead. You should check my camera comparison video between OnePlus Nord 2 and Poco F3 GT. Well, if you have liked this video, if you think this video is helpful, then please click on the like button, subscribe to this channel, and share this video on your social network like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.